Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading. We're going to get started here. All right, Spirit, tell me about blessings headed to Gemini's way for the next 30 days. What blessings are in store for Gemini next 30 days? Ambassador of Truth. Truth, justice, and the Atlantean way. Okay, so some kind of truth is coming in. Something that this feels like something that was spoken about you or told about you that wasn't true, and this truth is going to come through. Justice is going to come through for you in the next 30 days. This may have been something that happened very recently or has happened maybe a little bit farther in the past that you've been dealing with, but in the next 30 days, the truth is going to come out and justice will be served. I feel strong about this. I feel like this is something that's been on your mind or something that weighs heavy on the heart. And I feel like just this message is going to send a sense of relief to you, just hearing this, because you know that it's an absolute lie, and whoever told this or whoever's perpetuating these lies has almost like, maybe it's like in a workplace where they have a lot of power and people listen to them and don't listen to you, and it's been frustrating and unfair because nobody's listening. They're just listening to this other person because maybe they're more charismatic or they're just a better maybe type of manipulator. Anyway, let's find out more. Tell me more about Gemini's blessings of truth in the next 30 days. We have hummingbird dreams. And the flirt. Okay. So this sounds like somebody, maybe not coworker based, but possibly maybe not even necessarily a relationship yet, but you were dating someone. Someone very flirty, someone that gave you dreams of a possible future with this person, or I think you just feel manipulated, and the truth, you're going to find out the truth for yourself, that this person maybe is just a flirt, that the hopes and dreams that maybe you started planning together or started talking about doing something in the future, getting together, that sort of thing, was kind of flighty, up in the air, and now they're kind of backing out, or feeling like you've been strung along, that kind of thing. But the blessing is that you're going to find out the truth of this. So if you've been wishy-washy, or if this person has been wishy-washy and you've been kind of wondering in your mind, like, okay, what is this? What's going on? Or you've been getting that signal that maybe this could be, but you're like, no, I don't want to believe this. This is something that I can hang on to. The truth is going to come out one way or the other. You're going to find out, and it will be a blessing, because honestly, it's always best to know really what's going on versus idealistic or, ideas in your head that you want it to be versus what the reality is. But even if this hurts, as you find out, if this is something that does hurt you, there will be justice. This other person will get what's coming to them too for leading you along, or for letting you believe, or stringing you along, or, you know, keeping you as like a backup plan, or, you know, that kind of thing. They're going to get theirs too. So maybe you've already figured out the truth now, or you're, you know, you were already on your way to figuring out what's really going on. The next 30 days, they will get, karma will come back. And I don't think you get to exact the justice, but it'll come back. You'll find out through other means or some sort of something like that, that maybe they were being led on by someone else, and that's why they were leading you on, because they were, you know, juggling you and someone else, and they chose that person. Well, that person, you know, any number of things like that. So 3 of Wands, the 7 of Wands, and the 10 of Wands. Okay. So there was a lot of fire energy and spark, and probably a lot of sexual tension. Not tension, but, you know, it was probably very sexual type of relationship, or, you know, the dating scene, or, you know, it doesn't feel like this was a solid relationship, and you were, I think maybe you were hoping that it could become something more than just a very fiery, passionate, because type of relationship. Because with all this Wands energy, yeah, that tells me that, you know, there was a lot of fire and spark and heat between you two. And so, yeah, it's gonna hurt that, you know, when I mean, like 3 of Wands, that's typically, you know, like your ship has finally come in. You've been waiting, you know, like maybe you've seen this person or this relationship as something like, this is what I want. This is what I've been waiting for. But there's been a lot of defensiveness, either on their part or your part. And it's become too heavy. Like it feels like it's become a burden now. Things aren't working out the way you thought. Like, you know, the hummingbird dreams. You had these dreams, and this person is actually a flirt and kind of playing you a little bit. But this, the blessing is that you're going to know the truth, if you don't already know, and justice will be had. But I don't think you get to exact the justice on this person. I think you're going to find out later what happened to them, because they kind of maybe let you go for someone else, but kept you stringing along until they were sure. And there is a blessing in this. I want to find a really good blessing. And it's hard to hear bad news, and I apologize if this is horrible to hear. If this is news to you, that this person is a flirt and that they're just letting you dream of something that isn't necessarily going to happen. If you're feeling the weight of this, if it just feels like it's too much, that is your sign. That is Spirit telling you, okay, that they're being too defensive, you're being too defensive. The responsibility, you're trying to carry the responsibility of both of you, of the whole relationship, or any of those things. That's your clue. That's your red flag that this isn't for you. All right. Tell me more about the blessings for the next 30 days for Gemini. Okay, we have the Conqueror of Wands, more Wands energy. So this is the Knight of Wands in regular tarot. The Devil. And the Four of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Wands is about stability, even success. But again, lots of wands energy here. So lots of fire, lots of spark, lots of spirit, lots of passion between you two. But with the Knight of Wands, it's a quick burning type of, it seems like this is just started, just got, this has been a short duration of dating, of relating, that kind of thing. And with the Knight of Wands too, a knight can be bringing a message or something. And so however you find out, either one, that this person is just being a flirt and a tease, or two, that they're going to get what's coming to them for doing something that's hurting you. But with the Devil card here too, this is saying this is just an ego. What I'm picking up on is this person that's a flirt it's ego driven. They were feeding off of multiple people, at least two, you and someone else, that they were being adored and wanted by these people, and it was feeding their ego, and so they wanted to keep that going. But this has been a short fling. That's the word that I was trying to come up with. And I think that's the blessing too, that this hasn't been going on for so long, so there's going to be less hurt involved. Like, let's say if this has been going on for a year and then you find out about this kind of thing, that's going to hurt more than, say, if it's only been for the past month. So that's the blessing. You're going to see that they are just kind of an ego-driven, shucking responsibilities onto others to make them feel better. And like I said, with the Justice coming, you're going to feel better at the end of this 30 days, because you're going to be more stable. You're going to feel accomplished, that, you know what, yeah, this hurt, but I'm better for it. And I saw it before it got too heavy, before it got too much or too long. And, you avoided a lot of pain later on. That is the blessing of this, and the Justice. Like I said, I don't think you get to exact justice, and I don't recommend you trying to do something to hurt them. Let the universe take care of it, because they need to learn their lessons as well. Okay. Any final messages, or what final messages for Gemini do you have, Spirit, about this blessing in the next 30 days? We have devote yourself to discovering the highest truths. Yeah, see. Excuse me. And trust in divine order. You are being helped. Yes. See, the universe is helping you out. The universe is going to take care of this issue, of this person's inconsiderate behavior, and words. Maybe words are exchanged that, are very hurtful, but justice is coming. You can rely on that, and you can rely on the universe, spirit, God, whatever your definition of that is. And they are going to be exposed for who and what they are, and they are going to get that hit to that ego that they can't. That's not the way to go about treating others. So have faith. This will work out for you better, because I think even after that, especially with this Four of Wands, I'm thinking there's going to be somebody else that comes into the picture. The traditional tarot, there's like two people celebrating, and I don't see you celebrating with the flirt. If there's someone else, maybe while you're going through this and the hurt, there's somebody that is nurturing and wants to help out and help you feel better, and some kind of connection there. I don't know if it's going to be romantic, but at least some kind of connection there that will be helpful, healing, nurturing, that sort of thing. Okay, Gemini, I think that's all the messages I see for you. Please remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'm sending you lots of love and light. Namaste.